Welcome to Savage King Studios, and today we are going to check out some Biomutant. This game's been out for a while, but I think it kind of got overlooked and overshadowed by everything else that came out around the time that it did. This is one that I've been wanting to kind of take a look at for a long time, so I think that's what we'll do today. See, this one, I do have the Mercenary that I believe was a pre-order bonus. I did not pre-order this game when it came out. It's been out for a couple years. But let's jump right into it and check it out. Yeah, let's go with medium. Now this is going to be our character.
Encode your DNA.
We can customize it quite a bit. This is by the different breeds. Now I do know a little bit about this game. I have looked into it some. There's a lot of customization. Apparently even throughout the game you can mutate even more. But we're going to try and become like a melee character. So we're going to pick him because I believe his stats for health and armor are probably going to be the best for that. Let's go with that. Now we got to check our starting attributes
Define
again.
your genetic structure.
I'd like a melee character, so we're going to probably go in between strength and agility. Now you can see this dramatically changes the way your guy looks. Like, there's a lot of different options here. You can make your dude look completely ridiculous, or somewhat cool. I think we're gonna go, like I said, a mix between strength and vitality.
Encode your DNA.
Yes.
Define
Okay.
your genetic structure.
There we go. We'll go with that. That looks good enough.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Genetic resilience. Let's see. Biohazard, cold, radioactivity, heat. I think we'll go with heat. As you can see, this also changes what color your arm glows. Maybe we'll have it in the middle there between radioactivity and heat. I like the glowing red.
Choose your first style.
First style. Okay, this is all purely cosmetic. Kind of like that
Pick your
one.
main color.
We'll stick with that red, make it a little brighter.
Choose your detail color.
Detail color is going to be black, black and red. That's how we
Pick
roll
a
here.
class.
Now,
No
class,
save.
this is going to determine a lot of how you play the game. Like I said, I wanted to go for a melee character. So I
Deadeye.
think
Commando.
Mercenary might be the one to go with.
Saboteur. Sentinel.
Sentinel's pretty cool too. It's probably going to be like your tank, but I don't know. I don't like the club, and he looks ridiculous. I'm sure you can change all that clothes.
Commando.
I believe there's a lot of gear in the game. Oh, he's got katanas. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll go with Mercenary.
Mercenary chosen.
Yep, I think I'm happy with that.
That'll work.
So, typical controls here. Move using the left stick. Look around using the right
Here's
stick.
somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Now, I did kind of rush through the character creation just because I want to show off more gameplay than that. I mean, if you spent time, you could make your dude look pretty crazy.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Okay, so I guess this is picking if you want to be like good or bad. I don't know, melee character like strength and power, but I'm always a good guy in games, so let's stick with that.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Oh, this little creature's gonna be annoying as hell. I don't know, maybe light's not for me.
That's right. Light is only for those having difficulty seeing what's in front of them. Sticking to the me first path is the only way we'll be going places.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help others, but helping the dark side is not that, you know.
You can't fight who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
You're trying to keep us in the dark here, but you know it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
Okay. Somewhat light. Okay, so I'm guessing that'll change throughout the game. So which path do we go?
Right is always right.
Right is right, apparently. Yeah, from what I understand, there's lots of weapons, lots of gear, decision making, bartering.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Meat eaters meat. Okay.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Looks like there's some graphical issues with its hair at the current second. Maybe it's supposed to look like that. I don't know. Oh, shit! What is that guy? Okay, I wasn't expecting him. Panther sweep. Oh, that didn't work. Rabbit's fury. Oh! What, I break its weapon?
You'd better make a run for it.
Oh
This is
my.
not the time nor place to end this story.
Oh. Okay. Yep. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's not good.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Oh. Yeah, that's not good at all. Well, I guess we're not going back that way. Oh, I don't like this. What is this?
The
These-
predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Alright, R1 is reload. Key energy is used for dodging, mutations, performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Key regenerates both in and out of combat. Okay.
Bullets everywhere. Flash the slash.
Alright, so it looks like pressing on the right stick is a lock on.
Switched off the lights.
Why did rats come out of eggs? That's weird. I guess they're rats, some kind of beaver rat. I don't know. Muskrat, maybe? So it looks like this is a post-apocalyptical world. Ooh, stuff. I like stuff. Give me that. Okay. Go ahead and equip that. Okay. Medical supplies. Obviously, every game you have to heal. Got some band-aids. Pick them up. Band-aid by holding... Yep, okay. Easy enough. Wants us to go that way, but what's in here? Bunch of nothing. Oh, wait, maybe something in here. Oh, we got a toilet. I found a plum? Something for a rifle. Okay, well, we'll pick it up. I don't think I have a rifle, but we probably will eventually.
Time to see what's above.
Now, this game originally came out for PS4. Then there's a PS5 version also. I'm playing on the Pro. I don't think it's enhanced for the Pro. It doesn't really look like it.
Sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death.
Oh.
Some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
That's cool. Parry attacks. Yeah, I got it. I like that it showed his skeleton when I shocked him. Oh, good lord. Taking down that big dude. I guess not all the way, though. Fallen enemies can be looted. I like that. I like looting enemies. E-waste and a clink. No idea what that means. What's he got? Dandy candy. Alright. You got anything? No? Okay. So I'm guessing don't go in the sludge. Doesn't look like a good idea. Oh, damn.
Rick.
Okay. I had enough of this big dude throwing explosives at me.
a deep cut.
Give me... Yep, I'll take it. I should probably use some health, but we're gonna save it for now. Nothing's been too difficult. Oh, what's that? Katana and cope cutter. And as we saw when we were building our character, there seems to be a lot of different ways to play this game. I usually enjoy the melee, so that's what I went with. I usually don't dual wield, though. I usually have, like, you know, barbarian with a big-ass sword or something. That probably would have been the sentinel, but that's alright. Break the shield with melee attacks before I can damage. Okay. Oh, good. See, I forgot that health does regenerate outside of battle, so I didn't really need to use a health thing, and I'm glad I did not. I do kind of like the comic book type words like thwack and boom and all that other stuff. We've hit level 2. And we have leveled up. Let's level up our character real quick. When you level up, you increase attribute of your choice by 10. Okay. Health I seem to be pretty good on. I wouldn't mind being stronger, so let's go with strength. Upgrade points. New special attacks and perks. Got it. So looks like I'm going to pick between close and range. Let's do close. That's what I want. But I don't have it at the moment, so we'll go dual wield melee because that's what I'm using. Unstoppable pig. Alright. Square, square, triangle. Got it. Okay, so eventually I will be able to get my two-handed sword, I think. I don't know why I wouldn't. Wung Fu, close combat. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and move on. I think we're done here. Do I have any new gear? I do not think I have any gear. Create and save different gear setups. Okay. Old world tech. Okay. You can change its appearance and its functions. No idea what any of that stuff is, but I'm sure the game will tell you about it when it wants you to know.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Got a crowbar. Old world claw bar. Alright. I like how he runs on all fours.
pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Claw bar. Down we go.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Okay. Thanks, narrator. I'm sure I would be happy to find out, or find a way out of this place. Don't touch the junk. Shoo. What the hell is that? Okay, well, I guess it's nothing.
The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that
Oh.
they shed under stress. Once that affect the cellular... coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Including me, huh? Unstoppable pig.
Cutting edge.
Unstoppable pig. I absorbed a bioblob. These are points you can unlock or use to unlock mutations. Collect bioblobs by defeating morks and finding containers at various places in the world. I can use bioblobs to get special powers. Okay. Sounds easy enough. I got 3 bioblobs. Can't get up there. Oh, it looks like there's something up there. Yeah. I got whatever that is. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna get out of this damn bunker where we are. From everything I've seen, this game is very bright and colorful, even though we wouldn't really know it from this.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Okay. I'm assuming these were humans, because... yeah, just seems that way. Okay, so this is a puzzle. I'm assuming... yep. That was easy.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Yep. So, humans polluted the world to pretty much destruction. Now everything is mutated and a mess. Got it.
The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Hit them down. There you go.
So definitely not the most challenging puzzles, but we're still in the tutorial, so I don't really expect them to be. Oh, he's got a wheelchair. Stun them.
The
Okay.
wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The wheeled one. Are we sure the wheeled one's our friend? Yeah, I guess so. Unstoppable pig.
Chop it up.
So I think Unstoppable Pig is like the only move I really have at the
Let's
moment,
talk to the
so...
wheeled one before backup arrives.
And where are you going? Hold on, I gotta pick up this stuff. So it looks like instead of picking up weapons, it just automatically like breaks them down for scrap, which I guess that works. I don't know. Is that like an otter or something in a wheelchair with a shotgun? Because it's kind of confusing. Jesus, I don't know what that is.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back. But he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Way back in the long ago. How do you follow dialogue set to advance an NBC line to net? Okay, well, that's whatever. Talk to best before. See, this is what I'm talking about. Colorful and bright. My dude looks crazy, okay? Oh, shit. Look at his hair.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Yeah.
You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Potato people?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
Potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
What is going on in this
The
game?
Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Why am I so small? Well, I guess I'm a child. Where am I going? Gotta go make a potato person come out of hiding? This game is so weird.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Okay. Why can't I get it? Come here. Stop running from me.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal. Not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today.
Okay.
No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not.
Predator family? What does that mean?
Lost you there for a while. But no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
Is this the same dude? I don't
The tree
think it is.
started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
World Eaters. Okay, now you got my attention.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
Jumbo Puff.
Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface
You know,
at the end of the
I did see a
Northwest Route.
picture of one of the creatures in a mech suit. I wonder if you can get like a mech suit. I
Nocco
think
has
you can
tamed the
actually.
midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end
Hoof
of
Puff.
the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Got a net. Okay, so I want a mech. That'd be awesome. I believe I'm remembering pictures I saw. I believe you can get a mech. I don't know how like good it is, but also tribe war. I believe I saw something about other tribes in this game. I don't know how much you can actually interact with them and all that.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Sounds good to me. Let's get the hell out of here. The World Eaters sounded intimidating until I found out one's name is Porky Puff. I mean, that's not really... I don't know. Ah, here we go.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Biomutant. Okay, well, I think with that, the intro may be done.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Oh, is he peeing on it?
Let's see.
It's peeing on it. When interacting with it, yeah, with your pee. You can fast travel to signposts, okay. Alright. So we got Porky Puff over here, another puff there, another puff, another puff. I think he said the mech was here by the dead zone. Interesting. Well, like I said, I do believe we are done the intro. That's pretty much all I wanted to get through and show off today, but we've got a couple minutes more we could kind of explore into and see what the actual world looks like. Oh, okay.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
What? Okay. Why was that thing hanging out here? That thing looks crazy.
Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Damn, that person didn't.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Okay, so be good or bad. Got it. Or FX dialogue. Okay, this might have more RPG elements to it than I expected.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and PSI shrines will award you with PSI points that you can use to unlock. Ooh, okay.
Anyway,
Psionic powers.
he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Well, let me help.
He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I need a new hat. I'm tired of...
That's a spark of light in you!
Oh, God, this thing. Yeah, I like
What's
the
there
light.
to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Okay, those things are annoying. Okay. Unlock powers in the mutant menu.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor.
Okay, that's cool.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
That's cool. I wonder if I can make them go to war with each
The
other.
Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
Right.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jackney isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Okay, wiping out all life
Out
sounds
of
like a
Date
bad
says
thing.
someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jackney's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go with Myriad because destroying the world doesn't sound like a good
Another
idea.
fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Just a few minutes left. I want to run over here and see what these... I might not have time to get to it, but I kind of want to see what
It's
these tribes look
unusual
like.
that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I'm not too far away from it. I should be able to make it there. Oh. Oh, shit. I wonder if that's the two tribes fighting each other. I'll let that continue, because I don't know which one's which. I'm guessing the black samurai looking ones are the
This
bad
area was
guys.
beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Well, everything's still pretty bright and colorful. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Let me pee on this marker real quick.
Let's see.
Alright, let's just run in here and meet this tribe, and then we'll call it a day for this video.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
What's up? What you guys got going on in here? Actually, you know what? This might take too long, so I think we will leave it off here. If you guys like this video, show your support by views, by likes, by comments, all that good stuff. If you want to see more, there'll be more. And with that being said, I will see you all on the next one.